Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papure Borua and press on the bell icon for all notifications. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. How many of you love to have food in a variety of manners, in a various different ways of having it? How many of you love it? Well, everybody in my house loves it. And whenever I'm talking about trying to make fish or in fact anything, I always feel like trying out something different. And today the recipe that I'm going to share before you is Mandarin fish. It's so easy. Sounds very complex, but it's easy to make. So let's start cooking. I have taken basa fillet, and this is I've just cut into say 6 pieces there. You may choose any fish variety, but it's preferably should be boneless fish, which makes it easier for the kids. So here I have one basa fillet which I've cut into small pieces. I will need a pinch of sugar, in fact just half a teaspoon of sugar there, some coriander leaves, and this is a special element there or ingredient there, that's bamboo shoot. I'm using bamboo shoot, 2 teaspoons of bamboo shoots there, 2 heaped teaspoons there. I want to use some vegetables here, so I have used chopped into small tiny pieces 1 carrot, some shredded, almost shredded, some cabbage there, 1 big onion chopped into small pieces, around 10 pods of garlic chopped into small pieces, around 20 mushrooms that also cut into 4 pieces like this, the small button mushrooms, so they are fine into 4 pieces like this, and 2 heaped tablespoons of corn flour. I will also need of course salt, and the cooking will be done in vegetable. In the sauces, I'm going to use something like a sweet chili sauce there, and of course very necessary soy sauce there, and the entire cooking will be done in vegetable oil. So let's start cooking. At first, I'm going to just fry these pieces of fish very softly with a slurry that I will make with the corn flour and water. I just mix in a little thick sort of a gravy slurry there, and I'll just dip the fishes there and then fry the fishes. I would like to tell that here I have smeared the pieces of basa fillet with some salt and some pepper. So this has been marinating like this for the last 10 minutes. Now we'll proceed and fry these pieces of fish. So this is the slurry of corn flour and water, but I've added also an egg to make it crispier. So you may avoid the egg if you don't want, but I haven't added any salt because the basa fillet, the fillets are themselves very salty, so I've avoided the use of salt here. Now I'm going to coat them, the fish pieces, in this and fry them. I've heated here around 2 big tablespoons of oil, and now let's start frying them. So the oil is heated up, and this is how I go about frying them. This way I'll fry all the pieces of basa so that I can use them directly in my dish. So once they're fried, I'll remove them properly. They're very crispy because I've used an egg there. And this way, I have one more remaining piece of fish there. I'm going to just give it a nice coat and mix and fry. And then we can proceed with the rest part of the recipe. I'm going to add some more oil into the same oil in which I fried the piece of fish there. And now, first of all, drop in the garlic and flavor the oil there. The oil is flavored, and that's the first thing about Chinese cooking, that you really need to get everything done, everything chopped and ready, and then you use it. Yes, and that's the next thing I put in, the onion. Just give it a nice fry. We're not going to burn it, putting the carrot, the hardest vegetable. If you have capsicum, that's one very good option, and in fact a very good ingredient I do not have it, so I've avoided the use of capsicum at present. And also the cabbage goes in. Give it a nice fry there, and some salt that will go in now. The salt goes in, but please do not give too much of salt, because you're going to anyway put in the sauces, which necessarily will have some salt there. So on high flame, constantly stirring. I'll just try and give it a little cook there. We'll also put in the bamboo shoot now, and also the sugar, and then again give it a nice mix. The bamboo shoot, very famous from this part of India, and that is the northeastern part of India. It's one dish, one recipe, one ingredient that can really spice up your dish and give it an entirely new, completely different flavor there. So once that's cooking, I'll put in the small pieces of mushroom, and then we fry the mushroom also along with it. Now I'll just cover and cook it on slow flame for some time, so that all the flavors actually merge into one another. I'll cover and cook. Now this has been cooking on covered for almost 5 minutes. I'll just add in some water, because I need a little bit of gravy. So 1 big cup of water that goes in, and I'll increase the flame and again let it cook. Covered. I have taken here 1 small teaspoon of chili sauce, sweet chili sauce, and 1 small teaspoon of this is the soy sauce, and some coriander leaves. Just try to give it a mix with some water. Mix it properly with the coriander, and then drop into this, and then try and give it a nice mix there. And now we will just check in for the salt, and salt is fine. We can proceed with the rest part of the recipe. I'm now adding 1 tablespoon of corn flour, and into which I've added some water just to thicken up my gravy. So we wait for the gravy to thicken up, and actually we are done with the sauce part of the recipe. See, the gravy is thickened up, and we can just shut down before it's too thick. That's done. See, it's thickened up. Right. So we are ready with the gravy. Meanwhile, I have just heated a pan, non-stick pan. Just trying to work out something. Try and grease the non-stick pan. We'll try and work something out. So I've taken an old, this is an icing set that I had, and I'm holding it down there, the small nozzle there. I'm trying to put this in the left marinade of where I have soaked the pieces of fish. We'll try to work out something like a nest. So 1 minute on a non-stick pan, and this is a net ready. We'll set about. I've taken the dish where I'm going to serve it. We'll throw in the sauce there. This is the sauce there. Looks yummy, and everybody likes Chinese in my place. And this nest is done. The nest that I had made, this is also going in beautifully there. It looks good. And then all I need to do is arrange those pieces of fish there, and you have this wonderful mandarin fish ready my way. It's all about innovation. It's all about loving your food, I guess. So that's your mandarin fish ready to be served with wonderful and yummy fried rice. So let me have a drizzle of sweet chili on the top. there, or a brush, you can say that. And we are actually done with our mandarin fish, and my family is going to enjoy this. I tried this recipe out before you because I wanted your families to enjoy it too. That is it. You're ready. So that's my mandarin fish ready for you to be served and enjoyed. One Chinese dish which is so yummy. I hope you like this recipe of mine. Do give it a like and a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.